A scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Longhorns offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, we'll be... And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sellers. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Commodores will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Sellers. Touchdown, Commodores! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive,
the punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for space, it's Sellers. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the move. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fellow running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
Bringing the heat. Finds a man on the right. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Meadows. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Sellers. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff cover. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. trying to start the drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown Doors. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Notre Dame took care of business.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll try the left side. At midfield, he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Using his feet. Touchdown, Vandy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll bring it out. It's Martinez. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he wants it all. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. He leaves it with the back. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go in the ball. What a stunningly bone. Wants to throw on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Trying to bully their way in. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss. And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball. I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive.
Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down and DKR. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Commodores line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. So Texas has it. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And they're not on the same page there.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Give him 6. Touchdown, Commodores. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Martinez. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now on the move. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And the punishment has been extended. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Minnesota delivered a statement victory that's going to be celebrated in Minneapolis for some time. And if this team...
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Let's get with
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.